During the summer of 2011, Dr. Lochbaum and I tested the effects of an inspirational and an instructional snowboarding video on students' athleticism, specifically their balance. This was based off of Thrash and Elliott's research, which they defined and further explored the notion of being inspired within an academic setting. Dr. Lochbaum and I were motivated to pursue this because we wanted to see what validity being inspired had within the sporting context. And also we wanted to compare the results of an inspirational and an instructional snowboarding video. The actual experiment consisted of 34 participants from an undergraduate class, and the first step was we had all the participants fill out an inspirational scale questionnaire. This IS was developed by Thrash and Elliott, and basically it measured how deeply inspired a person could be and what their ability was to be inspired. After collecting the inspirational scale questionnaires, Dr. Lochbaum and I divided up the individuals into 3 groups: low inspired, medium inspired, or highly inspired individuals. We then assigned them to one of the 3 groups, either the control group, the experimental group, or the instructional group. All the participants performed 10 trials of a balance test on what was called a wobble board, which was basically a 20-inch in diameter wooden board with a ball in the middle. It's mainly used for ankle rehabilitation. Each of the participants would stand on the board for as long as they could without letting the sides touch the ground, and we would record the time, and they had 10 different trials. A week later, the participants returned and were exposed to one of the following conditions. If they were in the control group, they were to watch a video about balance benefits for the elderly. Those who were in the experimental group were to watch an inspirational video, which was a Shaun White half-pipe gold medal run during the 2004 Olympics. Those who were in the instructional group watched a 5-minute simple snowboarding instructional video, basics on how to turn, how to stand up. So then, after they watched one of the 3 videos, they repeated the same test as they did initially, the 10 trials on the wobble board. The results indicated that the inspirational group overall displayed the greatest improvement from the pre to the post test when compared to the instructional and control groups. The inspirational group had a 22% increase from the pre to the post test, where the control group only had a 6% increase and the instructional group only had a 4% increase. The deepest inspired individuals, according to the inspirational scale, also exposed to the inspirational video, demonstrated a 0.381 second average increase from the pre to the post test. Now, although all of the groups improved from the pre to the post test, the inspirational condition had the greatest improvement. Overall, the inspirational video had the greatest effect on motivating the students to improve their times from the pre to the post test with the balance task.